Today we're going to be talking about one of the best fights in 2023, and of course that fight is Baki versus Yujiro Hanma. I think that Baki's fight with his father is probably one of the best fights that we'll ever get in 2023. I do think, I'm a little bit biased, but I do think it's better than Luffy versus Kaido. I do think it's going to be better than the Jujutsu Kaisen fights that are going to be coming up, even though they're going to be beautifully animated, I know that. But I do think that Baki versus Yujiro Hanma is one of the best fights that we got this year, and just because of the emotional weight that goes behind it, how long we've been waiting for this fight, and just what happened during the fight. It's just crazy. So let's get into it. So this fight was intense, brutal, and it had us all on the edge of our seats. The two strongest characters in the Baki universe finally clashed, and it was everything that we hoped it would be. The fight was full of amazing moments, from Baki's lightning fast punches to Yujiro's bone-crushing blows. The animation was top-notch, and the sound effects made every hit feel like it was going through our own bones. But what really made this fight stand out was the emotional weight behind it. Baki had been training his entire life just to defeat his father and become the world's strongest, even though he really just wanted to defeat his father. The fight was a true battle of wills, with both characters pushing themselves to their absolute limits, and when it was all said and done, we were left with one of the most satisfying conclusions in anime history. So why do I think this was the best fight of 2023? Well, it had everything we could ask for in the fight scene. It was beautifully animated, had incredibly sound design, and was full of emotional weight. But most importantly, it was just fun and simple and plain to watch. So let's break down some of the key moments of the fight. So we have Baki's lightning fast punches, and we know he's known for his incredible speed and agility, and he definitely showed it off this fight due to his cockroach mentor. He was able to go, apparently the narrator was saying he was able to go 200 kilometers per hour, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. His punches were so fast that Yujiro had trouble keeping up with him as well. But Yujiro wasn't going to let Baki have all the fun. He countered Baki's punches with some bone-crushing blows of his own. Yujiro is known for his incredible strength and durability, and he definitely showed it off this fight, especially with the dress technique. When he started doing the dress technique and started whipping Baki around like a nunchuck, I was like, wait, what's going on? This guy is so strong that he could use a 200-pound man as a nunchuck. That's crazy. The fight also had some incredible moments of strategy. Baki and Yujiro were constantly trying to outsmart each other, and it made for some really exciting moments. One of the most memorable moments was when Baki used his grappling skills to try and take down Yujiro, and even though it didn't go as planned, it was kind of crazy that he was able to pin the strongest man in the world on the ground. But Yujiro wasn't going to go down that easily. He used his incredible strength to break free from his hold and deliver a devastating blow. But what really made this fight stand out was the emotional weight behind it. Baki and Yujiro have a complicated relationship, like we've seen in the manga, as we've seen in the anime, and to say the least. And Baki has been training his entire life just to defeat his father, and Yujiro has been waiting for this moment to prove once and for all that he's the strongest creature on the planet. This fight was a true battle of wills, because both of the characters were pushing themselves to their absolute limits, and when it was all said and done, we were left with one of the most satisfying conclusions in anime history. So why do I think this was the best fight in 2023? Well, it had everything you could ask for in the fight scene. It had animation quality, it had sound design, it had the emotional weight of budding father and son, like revenge / relationship going on, and it was just everything that we could have hoped for as a Baki fan. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that the Baki Yujiro Hanma fight was the best fight of the 2023? Or do you think some other fights are better? Leave me know in the comments below, and give a like if you guys like it, and subscribe to the channel if you guys want more content like this. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Peace.
Go.